Literally. In a land of likes, leggings, and lattes comes a podcast hosted by two basic beings, Bekah and Maddy. This is the Basic Bee Podcast.
So, we are here another week.
Yes.
Somehow, we haven't quit the pod.
I know. Can you believe it?
No.
We've done quite a few episodes at this point.
I have a bad habit of quitting things.
We haven't quit.
I dropped out of college. My grandpa claims that I quit basketball. I swear I did not. But, anyway, I'm pretty proud that we've made it this far.
Yeah. I mean, I think what helps is when there's another person involved, it makes it harder to quit.
Yeah, you've really kept me accountable, and it's not like I feel pressured by you, but I want to make you proud.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Is it, though?
Yes, I want to make you proud, too.
You're doing a great job.
Oh, you're doing a great job.
What?
And our dream board will only keep pushing us.
Yeah, I have so many ideas for a dream board, which we talked about in our manifestation episode, which you should go listen to if you haven't. But I really want to make one. I'm going to open a file on Pinterest just for podcast inspiration.
That's cute.
And I'm going to add some pictures to that so I can print them off.
Yeah, I like it.
We really want to put a dream board behind us.
Yeah, I think that'd be really, really cute.
So that's going to happen.
Yes.
We're manifesting.
We're manifesting that's going to happen. And maybe, since we're a couple weeks ahead, we can have the goal of by the time this comes out.
Yeah.
That way we could post it on the show, on the Instagram story, or on Instagram.
Yes,
that's a good goal. Yes, that's a good way to hold us accountable to do it.
Okay, that's a little scary because it's a commitment.
It's a commitment, but we can do it.
Okay, so that's the plan. We do have some other plans for the podcast, some little upgrades, but we won't talk about the specifics quite yet.
Yeah, we gotta get financially there because we're all of this is out of our own pockets.
Yeah, it's been an investment. We recently did a Target gift card giveaway for $100. I mean, that's like a half a work day for me.
Right?
Well, I mean, not 100, but we each paid 50, and if you think about it in terms of hours worked, like, I don't like thinking about it.
I know,
like
let's
that.
not think about that.
Anyway, how has your week been?
I've been so drained.
I know.
There's been a lot of stuff going on at work that I don't really want to get into.
You're short-staffed, right?
We're short-staffed. I don't want to say there's been a tragedy, but there's been some really sad stuff happening within my coworkers' personal lives.
Yeah, we won't bring the mood down.
Yeah, so it's just been like a hard week, and it seems like it's all hitting at once. So it's like I feel very overwhelmed at work right now. Like, I still have schoolwork to do, and I have no motivation to do any of it. So
It's weird that you're in school, because, like, I never see you doing schoolwork. And
it's all behind the scenes, baby.
It's just amazing that you're really organized.
Yeah, I about had a mental breakdown last week with school because I took my quiz and
you failed.
No, I took the wrong one.
I think I've done that.
I took the one for this week because I always try to get ahead on my readings, and they're just reading quizzes. So it didn't even dawn on me I was taking the wrong one because all the information was already there.
Yeah.
And then I get on there and I'm like,
that's not the right one.
Not the right week.
So did you have to, like, Google the answers?
No, I knew them because I had read ahead. Thank God.
Oh, you little goody two-shoes.
No, but I was annoyed because then I had to go back and take the correct test because it was due the next day.
But now you're a quiz ahead?
I'm a quiz ahead. And I did get 100% on it amazingly.
That's so good.
I know. I was so proud of myself. But then, like, it was like an extra hour to do a quiz. And I was like, oh my gosh. So mad.
That is very annoying.
Yeah. But whatever.
Well, I guess we should talk about our... I can't talk. Recent obsessions.
Yes, why don't you go first?
All right, I have 2 again. So my first one is actually nail stickers. I put my non-picking gloves on, but I'll show you. So they're just
Okay.
little stickers. If you're watching on YouTube, this is what they look like. Nothing too crazy, but they're like $4. And I get them online. It's called Lily and Fox, and they have really cute designs. And these are really good for me because I'm super rough on my hands working at the cafe. And I do a lot of stuff closing, like washing dishes and moving furniture. And these will last me a long time.
Well, that's good.
So I've been really loving these. And then my other obsession actually is on my shirt. If you're watching on YouTube, it says Toby Toad on it. Have you heard of this?
No.
Okay. It also it has a little toad and he's like cooking something and it says no ant to spice. So basically this is an Instagram account.
Okay.
And I bought some of the merch because it's like I'm their number one fan. And this toad gets put in human settings and she takes pictures of it. So
that's interesting.
So he has like a lemonade stand.
Aw.
He'll sit on the toilet.
Toads aren't really cute, though. But...
They are so cute.
Oh, okay.
We're going to fight.
Sorry. Oh, no. This episode's actually just going to be about toads versus not toads.
Lizards?
Sure.
Well, anyway.
They're not cute either, though.
You should look him up if you're listening. You can find them. I think it's ya boy Toby Toad on Instagram.
At this point, you could probably just search Toby Toad, though.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's an inspiration, an entrepreneur, astrophysicist, a chef, and just your average Joe.
Or your average toad.
That was a good one. Anyway, what have your obsessions been?
So my obsessions, I'm still watching 90 Day Fiancé and Big Brother, and they're both really good. I've been listening to Rob Has a Pod, I think is the name of the podcast.
Oh.
And they talk about Big Brother, because, what, do you know much about Big Brother?
Well, you explained to me the whole plot and everything.
Yeah. So, the podcast, so they have live feeds all the time, right? So, these cameras are on them 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
And you only get 3 1-hour episodes a night or a week. And so they're jam-packing, 7 days worth of episodes into 3 hours?
Mm-hmm.
And so you're obviously missing a lot, so they fill you in on what you've missed, just so you know what's going on. So I've been listening to that. So I would say that's been my obsession because I find it very interesting.
I just can't believe you find the time for 3 1-hour episodes of that, 90 Day Fiancé, The Bachelorette, both the Bachelorette podcast, Big Brother podcast, Homework, our podcast. I mean, how?
Well, I listen to the podcast at work because I have my own office.
Oh, okay.
So I just turn it on my phone and listen. I listen to so many. I listen to History Chicks, Harry Potter and the Half Drunk podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Has a Pod because he does a summary, talks about 90 Day and Big Brother. And then, I listen to Bachelor Happy Hour, the Almost Famous podcast. I listen to a lot of different things. It's a very big library. But tomorrow's Friday, and on Fridays, I I listen to the podcast that's going to come out Monday of ours.
And then you decide what
clip.
I see.
So I would say that's one of my obsessions.
Okay.
And then my other obsession is cleaning my carpets.
I did notice your carpets were very clean today.
I love it. I got a carpet cleaner for my birthday. Before anyone hates on my husband, I begged for it. That's the one thing I really wanted was a carpet cleaner. Because I have 2 animals and I don't want my house smelling like animal. And so, I've been cleaning my carpets and it's so satisfying.
Yeah, your house never smells bad at all. And your
Good.
animals are super clean. So you're
Yeah.
doing great.
Thank you.
And you have this high-tech litter box.
I do.
Yeah, we actually filmed the podcast in the room with the litter box, which sounds horrible, but I can't even smell it.
Well, it's a self-cleaning, so that's the only
How much
way.
was that?
It was like $120. And I know that sounds expensive,
Mm-hmm.
but I was spending like, because I will preface this with, I'm a neat freak to a point. Like, I don't like smelly things at all. So, like, people who have litter boxes, I've seen them use, like, Dawn dish soap and scrub them, like, once a month. And I tried it, and I just, like, I would get Dawn dish soap, get a hose, spray it.
Ew.
Yeah, I did not like it. And this automatic litter box I have, you literally, all you have to do is put the lid on the tray, throw the tray away, put in a new tray.
Oh.
No poopy.
That's good.
Yeah.
No scrubbing poop.
No scrubbing poop, no scooping poop,
No smelling poop.
no smelling poop. It has deodorizing crystals. And then I have to tell you about this really quick. I'm getting off track.
This is a whole rabbit trail.
Yeah, I'm talking about my litter box. But so above the litter box, I have one of those sprays that spray every like 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
And I was switching out the trays this week.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I like bent down to move the
Tray.
to move the air freshener off the litter box, because I have to like take it apart, it sprayed into my mouth. The air freshener.
It tastes good.
No, I started like coughing, and like Brandon thought I was dying.
You got sick that night.
Oh, dude, I was like, because I could taste it. And it was not only in my mouth, but it was like in my eyes. Brandon stuck me under the sink. And it was terrible.
I wish I could have seen that.
It was not. I felt really bad because like I had just finished my bathroom. And so my mom and I were FaceTiming, and my makeup was running, and she's like, what happened? And I was like, I got sprayed in the face by air freshener. And she was like, only you.
That's funny. I think that was a good story time.
Yeah, that just reminded me of that, talking about the litter box.
So those are your obsessions.
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess we should talk about today's topic.
Yes, it is another versus episode.
So if you're watching our YouTube version, you can see behind us. It is Justin versus Justin.
Yes.
AKA Justin Timberlake versus the Biebs. So I'm going to tackle Bieber, and you're going to do Timberlake.
Yeah, and I'm just going to refer to him as Timberlake so we don't get it confused.
I'll call Justin Bieber Daddy.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that.
People will be so
I'm
confused.
grossed out just saying that. I'll call him Biebs.
Okay.
Okay. I'll try to remember that.
Yeah. We need to do an episode about people that call their significant other daddy.
I think that's very common.
Yeah, that's very common, but it's kind of weird. Anyway, though, let's talk about the Biebs and the Tims.
Okay, you go
Tims.
first.
Okay, so I started with a quick summary.
Okay, that sounds
So
great.
let's start there. He was born on January 31st of 81 in Memphis, Tennessee. His father was a church choir director. He's obviously best known for his role in NSYNC and as a solo artist. I can't talk today either. But he's had many accomplishments throughout his life. He's married to Jessica Biel and has 2 children.
I didn't know he has 2 kids.
Well, apparently they keep them like really, really like secret.
Oh, they
Yeah.
don't show him or anything?
I don't think so. I could not.
Whoa.
Like they said, one of them was born in 2020, I think, and
Oh.
that never broke news.
It's a baby.
Yeah,
That's weird. I had no idea he had kids.
I think one of them's name is Phineas, and then I forgot
Ew.
the other one's name.
I hate that name.
Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah.
I just think of triangle faces.
I think of Phineas and Ferb, and then I think of Billie Eilish's brother.
Oh, is her brother's name Phineas?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know anything about Billie Eilish, but
Well, anyway, I guess I should give a Biebs summary.
yeah.
I didn't really have one like printed out, but
Mhm.
basically he's a living icon. He was born in 94. He is Canadian. but it's okay. I think he's maybe American now. I don't really know.
Yeah.
But he's from Canada. He grew up with a single mom, and she was a teenager when she had him. And he was a star from a pretty young age. I think he was around 12 or 13 once he started hitting it big time. But he's had a lot of controversy surrounding him. And in the latest news, he obviously got married to Hailey Baldwin, now Bieber. So I think that pretty much is a summary. But he's pretty similar to Timberlake in that he is very talented. They're both pretty good dancers. But what were you going to say?
I was just thinking about it, and correct me if I'm wrong, when he got discovered, didn't Usher and Justin Timberlake fight over, not fight, but both want to be his, like, mentor?
That's right. And ultimately it was Usher, I'm pretty sure.
It was Usher.
But I don't know how old Timberlake was when that happened. But
he was born in 81, so he's 40 this year, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah. He's old.
Not really. He's only 13 years older than Bieber.
That's true. So if Justin Bieber was, like, 13, he was 26.
Yeah.
Ish. Is that right?
I think so. I guess Justin Bieber has been around for a while.
He's dawned on me. Yeah. I mean, the memory of us going to the Justin Bieber concert was like 8 years ago or 10 years ago.
Yeah. I was not impressed with that concert, though.
No. Maybe we should talk about that.
We should.
Yeah, I mean, I am not a Justin Bieber total stan. I was at one point, but
we both were right before that concert.
Oh, yeah. But for the sake of the argument, I'm picking Bieber just because it's fun. But, yeah, I guess, so Bekah and I both went to a Justin Bieber concert. It was like, what, 2012? 20, something like that.
Yeah.
It was, what album was that?
I don't even remember. I feel like it was like it was the album
with the Never Say Never.
I don't know.
Era?
Possibly.
Let me see. Believe?
I bet it was Believe.
Okay. I feel like I would have remembered.
What's the album that was like, If I Was Your Boyfriend?
That's Believe. But he didn't sing that. Did he? I don't think he did.
Okay.
Because I loved that song.
Yeah, I remember he was late to his concert.
He was so freaking late. And then I'll never forget, he went to the end of the stage and just was having the audience applaud him for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And also we were in the nosebleed seats.
We were in the nosebleeds, and I felt so bad because your grandpa or your dad?
My dad bought really expensive tickets.
Yeah, your dad bought us those tickets, and like we were both like,
we hated it.
I know. We should do like a makeup concert. That is our only concert together.
That is sad.
I know. We need to fix it. Maybe like
maybe if he goes on tour again.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what?
What?
I don't think it was. You're right. It's not the Believe one. It's the one before that.
It was. I don't know.
He said he was
wearing purple, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it was the album that had Baby on it, was it?
I don't know. It was around the
I remember not knowing some of the songs because he didn't sing the popular ones.
I don't know. Maybe it was some weird. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But we didn't like the concert. He made the audience cheer him on for what felt like 10 minutes. He slowly stripped his shirt off. Mm-hmm. And I was so over it by that point. I'm pretty sure I like fell asleep or was like
You sat down.
I was...
everyone stands up at concerts. You sat down.
I was like...
You were done.
Pissed.
Well, what stunk... I think what really like ruined the concert, honestly, I think it wouldn't have been that big of a deal if he wasn't so late.
It was like an hour or two late.
Yeah, and then he came in on Wings, and we were both like...
He did?
You don't remember that?
No, I don't
remember. So we were so high at this concert, like so high. We could see backstage.
We weren't high on drugs.
No. It probably would have been more enjoyable.
I wish we were.
If we were. No, but so we were in like the nosebleeds, and we could see backstage.
Uh-huh.
And I remember seeing him. Like,
What?
you don't remember this? Like,
No.
we were so high up and to the side. And yeah, we could see him because I remember it was all these lights and then his wings. And then he came in on wings. And we were like, what?
I just got the most self-centered, like, that was his horrible, cocky stage. He thought he was the king of the world, which obviously that makes sense because he was thrown into the spotlight.
I know.
But not a great concert.
No, it was rough. But, I mean, I did enjoy... I remember we were dancing to Baby.
I was very excited for, the big bops.
Yeah.
But overall, I was just over it.
Yeah. In conclusion, concert was something we shared. And maybe that's why I'm not a huge believer anymore.
Yeah, I feel like that kind of changed my perspective on him. But I was obsessed.
Did I introduce you to Justin Bieber?
You did not. I will never forget. I was at home after school one day, and True Jackson VP came on Nickelodeon, and he was a guest star on True Jackson and was a singer, and my whole world stopped. I fell in love with Justin Bieber then, just like everyone else probably did. And then he was on Ellen, and I was just obsessed after that.
Yeah.
I don't know what year that was.
I don't know either, because I thought I liked him first.
You probably did. You were kind of...
And I went to school, so when he got popular, I heard about him through my friends, and we would listen to him on the bus.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And then you did show me his, unreleased songs. Or...
Yes.
What's it? Rich
Girl.
She's a rich girl. Yeah, she got class. Pockets so thick, she ain't even got to ask.
She's my rich girl. Rich girl. Earl.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, there's
and then Omaha Mall.
That's the stupidest one. But yeah, but anyway, we're talking too much about Bieber.
We need to go back to Timberlake.
Yeah, okay. So, once again, Maddy's arguing on behalf of Justin Bieber.
Yeah, even though I'm hating on him.
I'm going to argue about Justin Timberlake. So, I want to talk first about his acting career. Because this is something that I don't feel like Justin Bieber really has. Mm-hmm. This is why I think maybe he is a little more superior.
All right.
Okay, so here are some of his most famous movies. Palmer actually released this year, and I've never heard of it. But it has 73% on Rotten Tomatoes, so that's pretty good.
It didn't fail.
No,
that's good.
And it's a drama, Friends with Benefits, which I think a lot of people know that movie.
Yes.
Released in 2011 and has 68% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's a comedy. Trolls released in 2016 with a 75% Rotten Tomatoes rating. Then 2021 with a 71% Rotten Tomato rating. Shrek 3. Released in 2007.
He was in Shrek?
Yes, he was, did you ever see the Shrek where they had the babies?
Yes.
He was, the nephew. The, whiny one.
The fact that he was in Shrek, I'm a little worried that I won't win.
Yeah, right? The Social Network was released in 2010 with 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. So these are the major ones, and I just wanted to point these out because we have a drama, comedy, kids movies, and then Social Network's a historical drama. Mm-hmm. So he's done all these genres. He's done really well in them. They have really good ratings. And then other movies include In Time, Bad Teacher, Alpha Dog, Wonder Wheel, Runner, Trouble with the Curve, Yogi Bear, Shrek Forever After, Model Behavior, The Love Guru, Blake, Snake, Moan, which I've never heard.
What the heck that is.
Plus many more. He was on that Disney Channel movie. I'm sure you've seen it.
Mickey Mouse Club?
He was on that as well.
That's how he got his start.
Yeah, he was on Star Search, and then he was on Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Which is where he met Britney.
Mm-hmm. And then he's also played a young Elton John in Elton John's music video, The Train Don't Stop There Anymore. Oh. So he's very universal just as an actor.
Yes.
So these are just his acting accomplishments that I wanted to talk about.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so, and he was on that movie. It's a Disney Channel movie. I thought, is it Model Behavior? Yes, it's Model Behavior. And that's the one where this girl who's really nerdy looked like his famous girlfriend. You have seen this movie?
definitely have, but it's been so long.
For all the 90s basic bees out there, Model Behavior, Google it. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And that's where, like, I fell in love with him. Yes!
I do remember this.
Okay, I'm glad. Do you want me to go on to his music career accomplishments, or you want to talk about Bieber?
So I need to, like, defend Bieber right now because he has been in some movies. He was in Zoolander 2.
As the lead?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify.
Of course, he was in Never Say Never. That was an acting. It was a movie all about him.
I know, that was they have a bunch of Justin Timberlake concerts / documentaries.
He was in CSI. He was in 420 Award. I don't know what that is. He was on the Kelly Clarkson Show.
This is so impressive.
And the rest I'm really confused about.
He was in True Jackson VP.
True Jackson VP. He did play a character in that.
Okay.
Actually, he may have played himself.
He probably did.
I don't know. But I think the talent that Justin Timberlake has in acting, Justin Bieber makes up for in musical talent, because obviously Timberlake is talented musically, but I think that we could debate Bieber has a better voice.
Ooh, I don't know.
He has more bops.
Ooh, I don't know.
I do. Okay, first of all, Mistletoe.
Oh, the
I'ma be under the mistletoe
with you.
Shawty with you.
That's beautiful.
We're gonna just sing this whole podcast.
I think so. Okay, so yeah, I will say I did like Mistletoe.
Mm-hmm.
And then off of his Christmas album, just to clarify to people, I'm a fan of both. Justin Timberlake's better, but I'm a fan of both.
Okay.
Do you remember that one song off Justin Bieber's Christmas album? The one that went, it was with Boys to Men, maybe?
How did it go?
Fa la la, I hear melodies. You don't know it?
No.
Oh my gosh. I don't even have my phone. But you have to listen to this, okay?
It sounds boring.
It's called Fa La La, I think. I don't know.
Well, Mistletoe broke records.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was one of the first male Christmas songs to, like, do that well in a long time. But I do have a little list. I didn't know when I should say this. I have a list of my favorite bops of his, and there are so many songs of his that I have on Spotify. I think I have 1 or 2 Justin Timberlake songs, but, like, dozens of Bieber songs. Okay. So, obviously, Baby. Mm-hmm. And Baby is iconic because it's the second most watched YouTube video of all time.
I downloaded that video when it came out to my, like, iPod.
I feel like I did too.
Yeah, they were in the bowling alley, right?
I think I did because you did.
Oh, okay.
I remember, like, looking through your iPod. I always copied you, of course, because you were older. Mm-hmm. But the first most viewed YouTube video is Gangnam Style, but Baby comes in second. So, Baby. Then PYD off of his Journals album. Mm-hmm. Have you heard that one? PYD. Yes. I'ma put you down. We're just going to sing all of these.
Yes.
Purpose is really good, and it has deep meaning, unlike Timberlake songs, which are very surface level.
They are very surface level.
Like Suit and Tie. What is
Hey,
that?
I'll defend my songs later.
Be on my suit and tie. That's just a horrible song.
Why did it do so well, then? It can't be that bad.
Well, why did Gangnam Style do well?
I don't know.
Exactly. Okay, so Boyfriend. I will never forget when Boyfriend came out. I felt like it overtook my life, and I wanted a boyfriend so bad because of that song.
You didn't have one.
No. I was trying to flirt and get this one guy to date me that I met at the park, and he liked girls with braces, which was good for me because I had braces. And I took him to a church event, and then a little gang fight broke out because there were gangs at... But anyway, long story short, that's what I picture when I hear boyfriend is going to church with this guy who I liked, wanting him to be my boyfriend, and then there was a gang fight. And at
your church?
Yes.
I'm never going to your church.
I don't go there anymore.
Okay.
But something crazy that happened was when the gang fight started happening, the guy I liked put his hand in my back pocket and pulled me down to safety.
Oh, I thought he was going to pants you. That's where the story
That's probably what he wanted.
Were you wearing granny panties or sexy panties?
Granny panties for sure.
Okay.
I did go to Baptist school, so.
That is true.
Okay, hold on. I'm almost done with this list. Under the Mistletoe, of course. Despacito, which took over the world.
That did.
Stuck in the Moment might be my all-time favorite.
Mm-hmm. That's the one that goes, Romeo
and Juliet. You showed me that song.
I did. I was going to say that.
And Holy, which has Chance the Rapper, and it's just so good.
Mm-hmm.
Intentions is one of my favorite. Eeny Meeny with Sean Kingston. Like, Timberlake just can't even compete.
Yeah. Didn't they do Eeny Meeny Miny Mo on Sweet Life of Zach and Cody once?
Did they?
I think so.
That's weird.
Fact check me on that. But
okay, Up, which he has a version with Chris Brown, which Chris Brown is very talented. And, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Mark My Words, off of Journals. Or no, that's not off of Journals. That's off of another album. All In It, All Bad, Backpack, which is a whole storyline about him falling in love with an alien.
This is deeper than I thought it was going to go, but okay.
Peaches. Anyway, I gotta stop.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is bothering me, and I have to ask. What is not Up? There's a different song Justin Bieber did with Chris Brown. That was a complete bop.
It was... It feels like we've been out at sea. Yeah. So back and forth, that's how it seems.
It's bothering me.
When I want to talk, you say to me. I can't remember.
Yeah, but you have the
I almost put that on my list, but I felt like Up was better.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess we should go back to Timberlake.
Okay. So, he started, I want to say that Timberlake is so versatile, which makes him better than Justin Bieber, because not only is he an actor, he was in a boy band, and he's a solo artist. So he's done both. And, like, he does everything. So, obviously, he was in sync from 95 to 2002. And they released In Sync, No Strings Attached, and Celebrity. No Strings Attached sold 2.4 million albums in the first week. His solo albums include Justified, Man of the Woods, Future Sex, Love Sounds, and the 2020 Experience.
I don't know what any of those are.
Okay. But you'll know the notable songs. Sexy Back.
Okay, I know that.
Cry Me a River.
Yes, which he slandered Britney in.
Yes. Like I Love You. Suit and Tie. Rock Your Body. Can't Stop the Feeling. Give It to Me. Dead and Gone. And Not a Bad Thing.
I don't know those last three. So,
really?
There's that.
You don't know Not a Bad Thing?
No.
You need to Google it. You
can sing it for me.
No. NSYNC songs include Bye Bye Bye, of course. Girlfriend. This I Promise You. It's Gonna Be Me. God must have spent a little more time on you. I Want You Back. Pop. Gone. And Tearing Up My Heart. Okay.
Don't ring a bell.
Well, they should.
You knew all of my songs.
You are a little bit younger than me, though. Like,
that's not by 2 years. 3? 2.
I just don't know how you don't know.
Pop? Like, what's that?
You don't know.
Tearing My Heart Out?
It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you.
Oh, that was really good.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Thank
You had vibrato in there.
That
was good.
And then here's another reason. He's duetted with Jay-Z, Beyonce, Pharrell Williams, Snoop Dogg, T.I., 50 Cent, Madonna,
Ew. I hate
Rihanna, Chris Stapleton, and Alicia Keys.
Chris Stapleton and him, that song, Straight Fire, I have to say.
Say Something is the name of that song.
Oh, the music video is so good.
Yeah. So you do know, like, something he was
I know
in.
several of his songs, but not like I know Justin Bieber songs.
Mm-hmm.
But he also, we have to talk about his Super Bowl performance with Janet Jackson.
Yeah. I know.
He showed her whole boob.
It was an accident and it was a wardrobe malfunction.
It was not a
Yes, it was!
He ripped it off.
On accident.
And her whole titty popped out.
That could have happened to anybody.
That could have happened to nobody. Poor girl.
But he clearly didn't mean it. If you see the video, he's like clearly shocked and embarrassed.
He goes...
He's shocked and embarrassed.
You're just saying that.
No, I really don't think he meant to. And he apologized like 10 times. What more do you want from him?
I'm confused because what was he trying to do?
I don't know.
He literally ripped whatever was on her boob.
Maybe it was like planned. I don't know.
Okay.
I was not prepared to fully defend the boob.
That is strike 2. Strike 1 was Britney.
What did he do to Britney?
So,
just kidding. I know what he did. I watched the documentary.
Okay. I was like, oh my gosh. Free Britney. Well, for those who don't know, basically, Britney Spears was saying that she really wanted to save herself for marriage, and everybody was weirdly obsessed with her virginity. And then during an interview, somebody was like, well, did you F Britney Spears? And he's like, I did. And it was just really gross and disrespectful. And a lot of people said that he just didn't treat her right in the relationship. Mm-hmm. And then he dissed her in Cry Me a River and basically said that she cheated on him. But she didn't, did she?
It's a he said, she said at this point.
Right.
We don't know. I don't think he should have gone about it that way. But we have to remember how young he was when that happened.
Right.
Like, locker room talk is such a big deal in our culture.
That's controversial because that's what Trump says.
Well, I'm not saying that. Luckily, he was not recorded saying that. But
grab her by the pee.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that, like, as a guy, sleeping with a girl, like, holds a lot of weight on how cool you are.
Yeah, and she was
for
Britney Spears.
Yeah, and for a girl, it carries shame.
Yeah.
Which, obviously is not fair.
Mm-hmm.
And so I felt like, and it's not fair for both scenarios, because if Justin Timberlake came out and said he wanted to save himself, people would think he was a freak.
Yeah.
But when Britney Spears did it, they were, like, obsessed with her. And, like,
it was creepy.
Yeah. So I think that's part of the problem, is he said it to be cool, I think, and to fit in, which doesn't excuse his behavior. But didn't he actually sleep with her? I mean, it's not like he lied.
Right.
But he shouldn't have probably talked about it on the radio. I'm just like...
I don't know.
He was
but
like
I'm just digging up dirt.
Yeah, I think he had to be like 19 or 20.
That's pretty young.
Yeah.
And also, like, he wore that hideous jean outfit.
And I mean, look at his hair. He needed the confidence booster of sleeping with Britney Spears because his hair was terrible.
Well, we need to talk
like
about Justin Bieber's iconic hair.
Yes, we do.
Which changed how preteen girls were attracted to boys.
Oh my gosh.
Every boy had that hairstyle who was cute.
Oh, yeah.
I mean...
How many boys did I have a crush on? Probably just because that hairstyle. Too many.
I switched schools because there was a boy with Justin Bieber's exact hair at the school I wanted to go to. and I created a whole PowerPoint on reasons I needed to go there and showed it to my mom, including the Justin Bieber boy, and she said yes. And then Justin Bieber boy didn't say anything to me for 4 years.
Oh, no.
It's okay. I got Adam.
That's true. Maybe he can grow out his hair. And have Justin
He
Bieber
did
hair.
have Justin Bieber hair. It was horrible.
Oh.
And it was red.
Yeah, but his hair is really good now. He has really nice hair.
He has amazing hair.
Yes.
Okay. We need to talk about Justin Bieber again. So we talked about his music. I guess I need to back up my fangirling with some stats because that's what you did. So, why is this not loading? So, 18 of Bieber's singles have become top 10 hits. Let's see. Bieber's 2015 smash hit Sorry, which reigned at number 1 on the chart for 3 weeks, earned Billboard's top spot or something. Anyway, so when Bieber released Under the Mistletoe, his first holiday album and second studio album in 2011, it debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart, making it the first Christmas album released by a male artist to ever do so.
Wow.
So that's iconic.
That is. I think NSYNC had an album, so they didn't make it.
Really?
They had a Christmas album, yeah.
NSYNC is lame.
I don't know if we could be friends after that statement.
So is the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, we definitely can't be friends anymore. The podcast is canceled.
We've always disagreed on the Jonas Brothers. Okay, so then we need to talk about Never Say Never. When it was released in 2011, it broke box office records with the biggest opening weekend of all time. It earned $73 million in the U.S. alone, and the movie still stands as the highest grossing concert film ever.
I know this is going to be totally bad for my Justin Timberlake argument, but I still have that movie.
You do?
On DVD. We should watch it.
I think I bought it, and it had like a poster in it.
I don't know if it has a poster. I'll have to look, but I definitely still have the DVD.
I remember my mom bought me a special Justin Bieber magazine edition, and it had all of these amazing posters in it, and my room was just decked out.
Oh, yeah.
Your room was covered in posters.
We need to talk, or I need to find those old pictures of me with my Jonas Brothers wall. Do you remember that?
Yes. So let me see here. So then kind of recently, I don't know if you ever watched this, but there was like a YouTube series Justin Bieber did, kind of looking at him and Hailey and inside his life.
Oh, no.
It was like a more serious tone. But it was called Justin Bieber Seasons. The first episode broke the all-time record for the most watched premiere in its first week. It had more than 32 million views. It detailed his physical and mental health issues as well as his battle with drug addiction. So that's pretty cool. And then, let's see.
Did you watch it?
I've watched a few episodes. I haven't watched it like front to back though. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not his number 1 fan.
Not anymore.
But yeah, so there's some stats.
Okay. Well, I'm going to break in with this. Justin Timberlake is the recipient of numerous awards, including 10 Grammys, 4 Emmys, 3 Brit Awards, 9 Billboard Music Awards, and the Contemporary Icon Award by the Songwriters Hall of Fame, and the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. According to Billboard, he's the best performing male soloist in the history of the mainstream top 40.
Well, fine.
I think Justin Timberlake is superior.
He may be more decorated, but he's also really old.
I was going to say, but he definitely has 13 years on Bieber. But I don't think Bieber is ever going to be interested in acting. And I think that's what's great about Justin Timberlake is he knows like all of the aspects of the entertainment industry. He's been in the boy band. He's been a soloist. He's been in movies. He's been in music videos. He's done everything.
That is fair and a good point. But if you use an analogy, you could think of Justin Timberlake as a Chinese buffet. Or you could think of Justin Bieber as a very expensive, high-end steakhouse.
Okay, I thought we were going to go keep the Chinese route and go to P.F. Chang's.
P.F. Chang's. Okay, so Justin Bieber is P.F. Chang's, and he's, down the corner in the sketchy neighborhood, the buffet.
I don't know. I feel like Justin Bieber's a sirloin and Justin Timberlake's a filet. If we could do a steak
No.
Yes.
Because Timberlake knows a lot about different things, but Justin Bieber has that expertise and that raw talent that I feel like Timberlake has kind of accumulated because he grew up in the industry. Justin Bieber was kind of thrown into the industry, and he already had a kind of rough home life.
Yeah, but they both started near the same age. He started at 11.
Well, it was different cultures. Like, fame wasn't the same as it was when Justin Bieber exploded.
Yeah.
So, also, there's, like, videos of Justin Bieber drumming as, like, a 4-year-old, and it's, like, perfect. So, you can't deny his talent.
Justin Timberlake was a country and a gospel singer before he was discovered.
Yeah. So was Katy Perry.
Oh my gosh. I'm just saying, his dad was a choir guy, whatever you call that at church.
A leader?
Yes. I have a list of who he's dated. I don't know if this helps my case, but I definitely think it shows how awesome he is.
Okay.
Because he's dated some really great women. So he's dated Jessica Biel, who he's married to, Olivia Wilde, Olivia Munn, Lindsay Lohan, Rihanna, Scarlett Johansson, Cameron Diaz, Tatiana Ali, Emma Bunton, Stacey Flood, Alyssa Milano, Jenna Dewan, Alicia Keys, Nicole Appleton, Britney Spears, Veronica Finn, Fergie, and his first love was Danielle Dito. I've never heard of her, but I figure...
First of all, Alyssa Milano is crazy. So, she stuck out to me. I didn't know he dated Rihanna.
It was more of a fling. These varied from, like, serious relationships to, like, one-night stands.
Cameron Diaz is hot. Jessica Biel is really pretty.
Scarlett Johansson's hot.
Scarlett Johansson kind of annoys me.
Really?
Can't really decide why, but something about her rubs me the wrong way.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess something I could say in defense of Bieber is at least he's had longer relationships.
But what did he do to Selena Gomez?
He did nothing. I'm kidding. I actually don't know that much about Jolene.
I remember, so they broke up, and it was a whole hoopla. And then she started dating The Weeknd,
yes.
right? And then I think she left him for Justin, and Justin, like, broke up with her, like, not long after, and then got married to Hailey Bieber.
So they dated, broke up, dated again, and then...
He got married very fast, and it really hurt her.
He did, and something I was talking about with Adam, my boyfriend, today, because I was talking about the episode with him, and there's some crazy videos of the Biebs being an asshole to Hailey.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's not good, obviously. But his main two relationships have been Selena and Hailey, of course. And what are Timberlake's main relationships?
Well, obviously his
5,000 women.
No, okay, I said those were flings. How many flings do you think Bieber's had?
2.
Yeah, okay.
He's a virgin, actually.
Oh, I'm sure.
He remained celibate with Hailey, remember? Until they got married.
I don't believe it, but whatever.
I don't know.
That's not for me to judge.
I do think I like Hailey Bieber's style. This is a side note. I really like her clothes.
Yeah, she can be a little bit of a jerkwad too, though.
I don't like her personality that much. She just seems like toast, kind of. Like if you made toast a person, but like expensive toast.
Okay, well, at least she's expensive toast and not like the Dollar Tree toast.
Yeah, but have you seen the video of him exploding on her at the arcade?
No.
Okay, well, it's an interesting...
Why don't you play it for our listeners so then I can win this?
Yeah, I'm not really doing my argument any good here, but I just kind
I
of...
wasn't either. Bringing up all the girls he dated, I just was like, these are some awesome women. That makes him awesome.
I think that we're kind of losing our debate, but it's okay. Okay, ready?
Ready.
My score? Justin's score.
Baby, I wasn't trying!
I beat you, accept it! That is my score.
So he was like screaming at her at this arcade, and there's other...
I wasn't trying.
He sounds like super distressed.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't funny.
Yeah.
But there's also videos of him like screaming at her as they were walking through like a hotel or something. He like slammed a door on her when he got out of a car. He like karate chopped her face. It's weird. There are some
He
videos.
sounds great.
Yeah, but I'm just going to rely on his talent.
Okay. I'm going to rely on my guy's talent too then.
But I don't really know how to conclude here. Oh, I do have to say.
Okay.
One of his tours, he did 127 shows in a year.
Maybe that's why he was an hour late to our concert.
Maybe.
He was tired.
Maybe it was that concert.
Probably.
That was his 127th.
The way he acted, I think it would have been.
But also, he has been redeemed of his bad days because he is all about living a Christian life for God, which he talks about a lot.
As he karate chops his wife in the neck.
He may not be a perfect person, but who is? And he did remain celibate for, maybe 2 months. So that's pretty good.
That's pretty good, yeah. What willpower. Anyway, my closing argument, I'm going to stick with the fact that Justin Timberlake is so versatile. He's done everything. And I mean, the Trolls movie are so successful. Those are kids' movies. Like I said, he has a drama, comedy. He's done a lot of different stuff. And yeah. And he was a freaking part of In Freaking Sync.
Who cares?
Oh my gosh!
I think something that would give us some perspective here is put aside our bad concert experience.
Mm-hmm.
Whose concert would you rather go to now? Bieber. For sure.
I don't know because Justin Timberlake, I know his songs. For some reason, you don't know them.
I do know like 10.
I don't know Justin Bieber's new stuff at all. Like, I know Peaches, obviously. But, like, if it's off the Believe album or anything after, I really don't know. Except for, I think Boyfriend was on Believe. I know that one.
You didn't know Journals? Did you listen to his Journals album?
Mm-hmm.
I think Journals deserves justice because I think it's one of his most underrated albums. Every single song is so good. It had the song about him being in love with an alien. It had Put You Down, which was about him having sex on a countertop and stuff.
I'm so sold. Because your argument earlier was my guy didn't have deep meaning. Clearly, having sex on a counter and then being in love with the alien just strikes some deep, deep thing within me.
But it represents his great redemption. Because
he's redeemed
he went from Put You Down to Holy. And that's amazing. He's just been like stale.
No, he's been constant, consistent, and awesome. I mean, He just has had so many great duets.
But Justin Bieber is a better dancer.
I think that's arguable.
No.
Yes! Justin Timberlake's
no.
a great dancer.
He's a good dancer,
And
but
he's friends with somebody. Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon. I get them confused.
Kimmel is so annoying.
He's-
Fallon is more tolerable.
He's really good friends with one of them. So I love Timberlake. I think he's just overall better.
Okay.
He's made his mistakes maybe by exposing a boob or two and slandering Britney Spears.
Yeah, that's the biggest wrong in today's world. Because the Free Britney movement would not
He's
stand.
not on tape currently yelling at his girlfriend.
That's true.
So,
Well, I guess we could talk about their style. Justin Bieber's style is really amazing. He had that hair. He had those purple pants, that white vest, the iconic swish move with his head, those tats. He doesn't have any tats.
I don't know if he has any tattoos now that you say that. I don't know, but Timberlake, I think he just has such a sophisticated and sexy style. Whereas Justin Bieber kind of still dresses like a boy. Have you seen his clothes? He looks like he just came from Goodwill. No offense to people that shop at Goodwill, but he looks like...
I thought you were going to just stop at came.
He looks terrible. I'm so sorry to all the believers out there and people that shop at Goodwill, but he wears clothes 5 sizes.
Closes.
Sorry. He wears clothes that are like 5 times too big.
I think the bottom line here is that Anne Frank would have been a believer.
No. I think probably not.
Did you hear that?
No.
When he said that, he went to the Anne Frank house and like it was a moment of solemn,
And he
mourning.
said-
And he said, I think that she just really would have been a believer.
I'm glad that he's at least sensitive to other cultures and their history of famous people.
Well, you know who Anne Frank is,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Are you sure? Because you didn't even know Prince died.
No, Anne Frank, they have her thing at the Children's Museum.
Oh, okay.
She was in the Holocaust.
Yes. Okay.
She was in the attic.
I was worried you'd say
For
like she
years.
dated Timberlake or something.
The History Chicks have a really good podcast about her and her life, actually.
Maybe I'll listen to that.
It was really good.
Ooh.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, I'm glad that Justin Bieber thought that she would be a believer, but I don't think she would be. I think she'd be more.
She definitely wouldn't be a Timberlaker.
She might be. You don't know.
What are his fans even called? They don't even have a name because he doesn't have any.
Okay. If we go back to
Actually, I know one of his fans. My 4-year-old sister.
Really?
Yeah.
She's a fan of... What
Wait.
song does she like?
What's the Trolls song?
Oh, okay.
She's obsessed.
Oh, well,
So that
start him young.
That represents his fan base.
No, but that's what's beautiful about his fan base, okay? There are 4-year-olds to probably 60-year-olds that love him.
60?
Yeah, because when he was in a boy band, they would have been like, that was 20 years ago. They would have been like 40. They would have been bopping to him on the radio, I'm sure.
What about 61?
I don't know. It might be the cutoff. This is getting
Okay,
stupid.
so who wins?
Timberlake.
Okay.
Versatility.
I think he does win.
And the fact that he's not on camera yelling at his wife.
Yeah, that's not a good look. And he didn't get he didn't get a DUI, right?
I don't think so.
He
I
didn't
don't think
resist
he had-
arrest. Actually, Bieber's mugshot is pretty cute.
The fact that he has a mugshot, though, I think just proves that Timberlake is classy and wins.
Have you seen his mugshot where he's smiling?
Yeah, I think I have.
It's
I'm
so
sure.
cute.
Oh my gosh. How adorable.
And he also might be a lizard.
Maybe they're both a part of the Illuminati. I mean, he has sung with, Justin Timberlake has sung with Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Yeah, he's definitely within the Illuminati
Mhm.
and sucking children's blood as a sacrifice.
I was anyway, I was watching a documentary on him, and like people were like, "Oh, everything Justin Timberlake touches turns to gold," and da da da. So he's
It's
pretty
because
awesome.
he is connected to Satan, and Justin is connected to God, and he's been redeemed from his bad days.
We'll see.
All right,
Give it another
so
10 years.
we're saying officially that I guess Timberlake won.
I think we should maybe leave these kinds of episodes up for the fans to decide.
Yeah,
We'll do a poll
Okay, follow us on
and see what
Instagram.
people think. Hopefully, we have a good age range so people can appreciate the amazingness of Justin Timberlake.
Okay, deal.
Okay. Anyway, so I have our misconnection.
I've been needing a misconnection in my life.
Okay, this is an indie. Jackman Wanted.
Ugh. I'm already grossed out.
It's on East 62nd Street, North Keystone Avenue, on the corner
Okay.
there. They're looking for a straight white male in reasonably good shape, middle-aged, looking for a jackman, ongoing, totally new to me, looking for a straight jackman. And when they did straight, they did STR, then the number 8.
What does jackman mean?
I think we both know what it means.
Like jackhammer?
I think this lady or man wants to be jackhammered.
Yeah, why has it gotta be a straight man?
Why does it have to be a straight white man?
Well, I looked up Jackman and it just has Hugh Jackman on here.
I think jackman is definitely a sexual thing.
But what does that mean?
I think it's just like wanting a hookup man.
Oh.
Yeah.
What makes you think that, though?
Jackman?
What does Jack mean? Are you thinking of jerk?
No, it says jackman.
Exactly. If it's a jerk man, that would be more understandable.
I just think of jackhammering.
The sidewalk. What are you looking up?
I'm looking what a jackman is.
Did it say Hugh Jackman on there?
A horse soldier.
So.
Oh, here we are. I told you, I knew it. Someone who constantly jacks off all day or several times a day. They even have an example. That dude, Greg, is a real jackman. Look at the size of his right arm.
Oh.
I knew it.
Jacks off. I've never heard that.
Well,
I'm not familiar with the concept.
Clearly.
On that note.
Do you want me to do a different one?
No, I like that one.
Okay.
I'm going to actually look that up and respond.
Now that we know what a jackman is, I'm going to reread it. Straight white male in reasonably good shape, middle-aged, looking for a jackman, ongoing. Totally new to me, looking for a straight jackman. That's pretty gross.
It sounds like he's looking for a general contractor or something.
I don't think so.
All right, well, love you, Justin. I'm putting this up in my room.
I know, I told Maddy she could keep the Justin Bieber picture if she wanted it.
I love the color. It kind of reminds me of that concert, but like how I wanted it to be.
Yeah, we need to take a picture of like just the wall so people could see what we were looking at.
Yeah.
Because I feel so inspired by my picture.
I am like, I'm wishing I'm the alien that he fell in love with in Backpack in this picture.
As long as you're not wishing you were the countertop person.
No. I'm celibate.
All right. Well, on that note, let us know what you guys think. Justin or Justin?
Justin or Justin, let us know.
Well, thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, it's Bekah.
Hey, it's Maddy.
Thank you so much for listening to the Basic Bee podcast.
Follow us on the gram at basicbpod.
And join our private Facebook group linked in the episode notes.
Be sure to catch our next episode and leave us a nice review.
Until then, stay basic.
Bye, bees.